Constantly feeling low, having loss of interest in daily activities, often feeling blank or fear of being judged are familiar feelings for all of us, but if they continue and begin to affect our daily routine, the answer may be depression. It is a mood disorder that makes one feel constant sadness or lack of interest in anything and everything about life. Feeling sad is a normal reaction to a loss or any of life's challenges, but if sadness reaches its peak, making one feel worthless and helpless for a persistent time, not allowing them to lead a normal life, then it may be more than just feeling sad. It could be depression. Depression is a serious topic which needs to be addressed. Loss of a loved one, political pressure, trauma, abuse, conflict, serious illnesses, substance misuse, some general reasons which can cause depression in a person nowadays. You may be wondering how to pin down on depression in a person, so here are some common symptoms of which must not be left unnoticed. Feeling low most of the day, lack of energy, feeling guilty or worthless, hard time focusing on stuff, not able to making decisions, overthinking, restlessness etc. So why does our body have an emotion so negative? Let's dive into the biological basis of this mood disorder. Depression is commonly known as chemical imbalance in the brain. It is understood that lack of serotonin, a neurotransmitter known as the happy chemical, causes depression. However, there is no clear evidence for this. The complexity of depression is much more than only this. Scientists notice that the brain's cell growth and connections also play a vital role in depression. Studies show that the hippocampus, responsible for the memory and emotions of a person, tends to be much smaller in a depressed human than in an average one, and that stress is a main trigger for decrease of new neurons in this region of the brain. Research suggests that, if neurons in this area are regenerated and stimulated, the mood of a depressed person will improve, which is why most of the serotonin drugs in the market prescribed for depression consist of an indirect effect on brain cells to aid neurogenesis, aka growth of new neurons. Many other genetic factors are also responsible for depression. Studies show that variation in the serotonin transporter gene, STG, can make a person more vulnerable to depression. Even though the precise cause of depression is yet to be drilled down, it is factual that depression is a very much real disease with a biological basis along with psychological and social implications. You have now identified and understood the disease, but how to cope or treat it is the key question. Depression cannot just be easily pushed off, instead one has to overcome it slowly and steadily. The treatments for this are prescribed antidepressant medications, which may also have some side effects such as agitation, anxiousness, indigestion, stomach aches, loss of appetite, and expert therapies. The time taken to recover completely from this disorder varies depending on how well the patient responds to the medication and how well the therapy is utilized on an everyday basis. Depression is not only limited to humans but is also a role player in the lives of animals or any other living being able to feel emotions. It is not simply an ache you can get over, but is as serious as any other bodily diseases and must be properly taken care of.